How do I do this again? Get away from me. Let me close that door real quick. Then we gotta put the mic on. Okay, hello. Hi guys. Oh yeah. It's been such a long time. I'm so sorry. I am currently sick, as you guys can hear. But I'm back. I'm back doing content creating. I'm back doing whatever I love and everything that really led me to where I am and where I want to be. So I'm back, guys. I'm back. Hello. I just thought I would come by here and update you guys a little bit about my life and what I've been doing. I've been ghosting you guys for like 2 years now, 3 years almost, a little too long. Thought I would just talk about why I've been missing from the internet. If you're a little bit curious what I've been doing, what my life has been like the last couple of years, then do keep watching. I want to start off and say that my goal was to always live off doing content creating. I started YouTube when I started like uni, because I started like doing more, God, I am really sick, huh? I started focusing more on like, you know, school, and I had 3 jobs at one point. If you count content creating as one job, then it's 4 jobs. I was doing, you know, McDonald's, clothing store, I was being a nail tech, and then content creating, and then being a student at the same time. So I had a lot of balls in the air, as we say here in Norway, and it just got too much, so I just put off doing content creating for a while, and I started doing TikTok. I went semi-viral on TikTok, if you haven't seen me already, and I was having like such a fun time doing TikTok. I would like to look at myself as a person that doesn't really get affected by hate, but that would also be a lie. I'm just human at the end of the day, and if someone tells me enough times like your hair is ugly, it looks thin, it's creepy, it's this, it's that, of course it's gonna get to me one day, and that's what it did. And I started looking at myself like, it's really not that nice having like this long hair, like why am I doing this? So I cut it. I cut my hair, and I was really scared to tell the world, aka you guys, that I cut my hair, so I kept it a secret for 2 years. I was really scared to post content because I wanted to post vlogs, and I wanted to show off my life, and I wanted to get back into the whole content creating thing because I got my degree. Since you got your degree, I got my degree, and I didn't even start as a teacher. I just started working as a store manager, and then I became the national manager for this company, and then I stopped working for this company, and now I'm working as a teacher. It's really like, all over. Where were I going with this? Wow, my memory is so bad. Where was I going with this? Do you guys know? Because I don't know. Yeah, anyways, the expectations of what I was gonna post just got too big for me, and I was really scared to tell the world that I cut my hair. So I kept it a secret, and I kept it a secret for so long that I just stopped posting content at all. Like I wasn't posting TikToks anymore. I was posting TikToks because it was fun, but I also got a lot of views because I had long hair, and now that I don't have long hair, I was scared that I was gonna, like, everyone was gonna unfollow me and I'm gonna like lose all my followers. So I was really scared about that, so that just resulted in me just not posting at all, which is not good, obviously. But I was posting like old TikToks and stuff, but I wasn't even posting on YouTube or anything, and on Instagram I was just posting selfies and like pictures that wouldn't show the length of my hair, basically. And then I just got to a point where I was like, I want to start doing content again. I want to do vlogs, I want to do this, I want to do that, but I'm scared because it's going to show my hair. So I was like, okay, I need to do a reveal video. I did a reveal video and it went viral. A lot of people were obviously very sad that I cut my hair. A lot of people were like, oh, the new length looks great. So you have like mixed feelings anyways. Like, people, you're never going to be able to satisfy everyone. And me revealing to the world or to my followers that I finally cut my hair wasn't that scary. I was like, you know what, it actually is kind of liberating to not feel like I need to be this perfect person. Really weird how some people feel so entitled to you being a certain way because they followed you for a certain amount of time, so they like want you to be this certain person and have this long hair and and you know, I'm not like that. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna do what makes me happy, you know. And having the length that I have right now is really nice for me because it's still very long, but it's manageable now. Not that it wasn't manageable in the past, but looking back at it now, I'm like, I don't think I'll ever go back to having that length again, because it wasn't like an inconvenient to have it, but it's just not, I couldn't do a lot of fun hairstyles. Like I was very limited on like hairstyles that I could do. Outfits would just look really weird on me because obviously my hair would just cover my whole back and my legs. Do I regret cutting my hair? Not at all. I wish I did it sooner actually. My camera keeps running out of storage. But where was I? What I've been doing, let's get into that, because that's more fun than just listening to my excuses to why I haven't been posting. So what I've been doing, I got my degree in teaching, so I have my master's in teaching. I have my master's in physical education. I wanted English, but the class was full, so that's why I moved to Canada, which I have vlogged for you guys. I have a special place in my heart for Canada, especially Toronto, because my best friend lives there. So I do visit her every year, or as often as I can, at least once a year. I usually visit during the summer. And I got a job as a piercer. And it was like this small business when I started. Like the guy that co-owned the company with this other guy quit. And then they needed someone to fill in that spot. Yeah, I went from like being just a piercer to being the store manager to being the COO of the company is not within my skill set. So I learned a lot. I became a tattoo artist as well. Yay! I've always loved to be creative and make art, and my form of making art is obviously content creating, but I did draw a lot when I was younger and I painted. I was working there for 3 years, and last year I traveled so much. I don't think I've ever traveled that much in my life, but also I traveled a lot because I had the opportunity to. I was my own boss, basically. Traveled to Thailand, Korea, Spain, Toronto, and Mexico, and America. No, was that last year? Yeah, it was in New York. But yeah, I met someone. Things are going very great and I'm happy about that. I don't want to spoil anything else. I don't want any evil eye or anything, so I'm just gonna keep it like that. I'm very happy. But yeah, that's what I've been up to, and I'm gonna start doing content creating full time. Wait, time out. I just remembered. In November, I quit my job because I wanted to focus on content creating full time. I was sick of being in this loop of working basically 24/7 because I was the COO. I was traveling a lot, so my old boss was giving me the ultimatum of quitting and then I could travel more. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna quit. So I quit in November without any backup plan at all. I had no job lined up. I had nothing. I was like, I'm gonna focus on content creating full time. And then a bunch of shit has happened in my life, just like going like that. And in January, when I was visiting my boyfriend, I got an interview to do a teaching job, which I am now working. So obviously I got the job. And I was like, there has to be a reason why I got the teaching job, because I've been applying like right when I finished my master's degree, I was applying to get a teaching job like a lot of the time, but I didn't get any callbacks or anything because it's really hard to get a teaching job here in Bergen. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, there's a reason why I got this job. Like something wants me to stay in Norway longer. And what has happened? My grandma passed, and it's really sad because she was my second mom. I really love her. It's really sad. It's been taking a toll on me trying to process this grieving. And I know like me talking like this, it seems like, oh, but you're not that affected. But I'm not the kind of person that films myself when I'm crying, so just know that. I'm just saying that I'm not filming myself when I'm crying. I'm not one of those influencers. And then after that, kind of just put social media on hold for a bit, but then I kind of like looked myself in the mirror and I was like, hold up, this is not where I'm meant to be. Like I'm not meant to have this like A4 lifestyle where I'm just going to work, I'm drained, and then I go home, eat dinner, and then go to bed. Like this is not me. This is not what I wanted with my life. And there's a lot of other things that also happen that is like, whoa, the universe, what are you doing? So basically after my grandma passed, I thought that I would still have a job like secured at the teaching place that I'm at right now. They have no guarantee that I will have a job in the autumn, and my roommate is kicking me out. Yay! He says that I cannot live here anymore. So in my head, in my crazy mind, I'm like, okay, I don't have a guaranteed job. He's kicking me out. I have quit officially at the other tattoo shop. I got a new offer for a better tattoo shop. I just feel there's a lot of things saying that I'm not supposed to be here anymore. I'm very like in tuned with the universe, and if the universe is telling me, you know, you're not supposed to be here anymore, you came here, you served your reason why you're supposed to stay longer in Norway, you're not supposed to be here anymore, then no need to tell me twice. So I'm moving to Mexico. Crazy, right? I think that's crazy too. Like, I don't know why no one has told me, Victoria, can you take a breather and relax for a bit and just think about what you're actually doing? Because this is crazy. No one has told me that. But also, I'm a grown-ass woman. I'm 28 now. I'm 28. I started YouTube 7 years ago. Crazy. Okay, well, anyways, that was my update. If you want to follow along on my journey on this whole moving situation, changing my whole life, and then starting vlogging and showing you guys hairstyles and stuff again, then give me a follow. I would appreciate that. Thank you guys for watching until the end. And if you watched until the end, comment a cherry emoji. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching.